Hello, Aries. Let's see what your cards are saying. So, you are presenting this week as the Nine of Cups. So, this card, he is one of the ways he is interpreted is that he is like a bartender. He's sitting there with his arms crossed with the cups behind him, and he chooses who to give the cups to. He is also, it's a gold card, so it's also about being in a really good place, about happiness, about joy, wishes, and that kind of place. It's a really good card. It's almost the end of a cycle. One more cup, and then you're at the end of the cycle. But it's a really positive card, and this is how you are presenting. Then you are crossed with the Queen of Pentacles. The queens, the court cards, often represent people in our lives. So this card is in the placement where it could help you or hinder you. So she is good at making things happen. She's good at she's resourceful, that's the word. So maybe you need to be resourceful to make things happen so that you can be your Nine of Cups. You see both are gold cards. They're both really good cards. Your immediate past, it's in a good space because it's the past, is the Five of Wands. So can you see they are arguing, there is fighting. So it doesn't have to be physical fighting. This could be that there's this tension in a group. There's, what's a better word for fighting? Because it doesn't have to be full-on fighting. It's when there's a protagonist and there's this energy of arguments or things not flowing easily. But it is in the position of the past. And the immediate future is the Two of Swords. So she is at a crossroad and she has a decision to make. So at the time you may be a little bit not knowing. She's blindfolded. She can't see the choice, but she needs to make the choice. I like that there is a moon in here, as we are at the time of the solar eclipse, because later on you have the eclipse card, which is, well, the Eight of Cups, which is the only card in the deck that's got an eclipse on it. And we are at an eclipse today or tomorrow, depending where you are in the world. So for today, there's a solar eclipse, and that you've got it in your reading is wonderful. It is the Eight of Cups, which is amazing as well because it is below the Nine of Cups. But anyway, we won't discuss that card now. This is the immediate past, and it's a choice that needs to be made. So eclipses, specifically this eclipse, is a really good time to leave things behind that no longer serve you, to know what those are. If you know what they are, then it's easier to make a decision. It's also a really good plot twist. A solar eclipse is often a plot twist in what's going around. This is a plot twist. So you may be thinking currently you are at the Wheel of Fortune. It is a major arcana. This is about reaping what you sow. It's about karma. It's this Wheel of Fortune that spins all the time, and Anubis spins with it. So what comes up must go down. It's this continual circle. The wheels need to turn. And sometimes the wheels will only start turning once this decision has been made, so that there is forward movement. This is about a block, not moving forward, and the Wheel of Fortune tells you that you need to move forward. And you need to move forward into this. You see, he's going on a journey on his own. He has these things that used to make him happy, and they no longer fulfill him. So you see also he's got these cups behind him. These are happy, and he's sitting there. And he's also got the cups behind him. They used to make him happy, and he's moving on to find new cups, the new journey. It's the new journey, it's the new adventure towards what's going to make him happy. He's leaving it behind. The eclipse season tells us to leave behind what no longer makes us happy. So that's what you're doing here. You're sitting behind all these cups. Make the decision so that you can move forward. Then this card is very similar to this card. Except this card, there is one person fighting all of these. But he's already fought them. But now he's a wounded warrior. He's tired. He feels like he's not prepared. Look, he has two different shoes on because he ran out so fast he couldn't put his shoes on properly. So this one, which was the immediate past, they're all fighting. This one is one person fighting many things. However, the position of this card is that it's somebody else. This is out of your control. So remember, we don't have to take on everybody else's monkeys and everybody else's circus. You can watch this, but sometimes you can't. It's not yours to bear. It's not yours to sort out. Let this person sort it out. Because what you have control over is the Three of Cups. So this is a lovely card. You see they are celebrating. This card also is the harvest. And in the Southern Hemisphere, we are at the cusp of spring. So it is a time of the celebration, of newness, of joy. So it's the celebration. So what I do find that specifically around you, not everything in your area, there are lots of cups. That's emotion. You are currently the cups, and you need to also go on this inner journey. Sometimes it's a dark journey, it's the inner journey, so that you can have this celebration. Then, because what you want, your desires are the Star. So it's another major arcana. So you see, she is the Star. She's only dipping her foot in the waters of this journey. You need to jump in with both feet and go forward on this journey. The Star, the main word I think for the Star is hope, and it's a lovely card. There's the one star, and then the minor, the littler stars. So there's a lot here to do with heavenly bodies. You've got your star card, you've got the eclipse, and then we discussed this moon in this card. So a lot of astrology, movement, the skies, what's going on there. And then your guardian angels or your higher self, your ancestors, are telling you the Hierophant. So what jumps out to me today with this card that normally doesn't is in the front here, there's these two crossed keys. See them there? Okay. So keys, so this is the card about initiation. It is also the Pope, the papal. So it is about higher knowledge that he brings down to the initiates, these two, from spirit onto the earth. But I think for this reading specifically, we need to look at those crossed keys, which are very similar to these crossed swords, to that. So the keys and the swords, that's crossed. So it's a decision. So once the decision is made, you can keys unlock things. So they unlock treasures, they unlock doors to new things. So you need to unlock whatever it is, so that this wheel can turn and you can go on this journey, so that you can celebrate. Yeah, with the star, lovely card. It's also an Aquarius. Yeah, and then know that this is in the past and it's not always you. You can't control it. Okay, Aries, I hope that helps you and have an awesome time, and thank you for letting me do your reading. Bye.